Did you see any violence?
No,
Trouble?
No, I didn't actually. A bit of shout, well, not really violence, but it was in the mosque, the Dome of the Rock it's called, which I believe I read up is the third most religious sacred site for Muslims.
Right.
First time we tried to get in there, we couldn't. Some woman went absolutely mental, which I did record a little bit of. Basically, a couple were visiting, just some tourists like us, put their arm around each other.
Right.
But you can't do anything like that. Nothing you can't touch. It's really against what they're about. And this woman went absolutely mental, screaming in Arabic, out, out. She was, it's one word in English, I think. But she was screaming in Arabic, and because of the kind of upset, the security kind of escorted everyone off, so we didn't really get to see much. So we went back the next day or a couple of days later, because it's only certain slots you can get in there. It's really hard to get in because as a Westerner, and unless you're a Muslim, it's fine. And you have to wear basically a dress. So I had shorts on, so you had to wear what's not a dress, it's the man's long kind of robe.
Right, yeah,
So
as you see that
yeah.
before, like, in films.
And we actually got to walk around, and again this woman, same woman, was going mental, just screaming. I didn't see what happened this time or why, but she was just screaming everyone out, but we all stayed this time and just had a wander around. It's a shame we couldn't get inside. I was going to try, because with the beard I thought I might get away with it, but because she was screaming I just left it. We just walked.
Sounds a bit angry. Yeah, Christ,
she went mental, like literally like a nutcase.
Yeah.
It's a nutter of Israel. Arrived in Israel, folks. Very busy, very vibrant, so much going on. Amazing, amazing. So much atmosphere, so much happening. We're in, I think, the edge of the Arabic side at the minute. We met a local, so we're just walking to our place. I don't know what the time is, about midnight. We've spent hours going through the Jordanian border. But it's so much energy here, so much going on. It's like a huge difference in comparison to where we've been, really. And great. I'm looking forward to seeing the rest and continuing on. But anyway, folks, that's the first part of Jerusalem. No headscarf on today, folks. Normal look. Out of breath again, as you can see. I don't know if it's a sign of how unfit I am or just the amount we're walking up. So we just walked all the way from down there again, up there, down and up, towards the old part of Jerusalem, the old city. But we're actually heading our way to the Western Wall. Which is a more politically correct term. I don't care about being politically correct, so Wailing Wall. Crazy amount of Jews here, folks. Crazy. Obviously, we're in Jerusalem. Haven't seen Ian yet, though. Haven't seen him. But yeah, it's really nice. It's like, I love the mixture here. It's old and new together. And really vibrant. So much going on, so much happening. And yeah, so we're walking up these steps now, so this is a part of the old wall. I wasn't even looking at the camera, so I have no idea what I was filming. So yeah, more steps. More steps. I think I've done more walking in this holiday than I normally do within a year. Which is all good for you. Right, so I'll film again when I'm there. See a lot of head nodding and stuff, I think. And there's some Orthodox Jews, look. Everywhere you go. Everywhere. Everywhere you go. Crazy place. So much going on here. Very vibrant. Family there, whole family. So we're just heading towards the Western Wall still. Somehow we've managed to get lost. Oh, no, apparently, yeah, it's round this way, look. Follow the Jews. There's a guard there. I'm trying to be quiet so I don't know if I'm allowed to film him. Armed guard. So that's how busy it is. No idea why it's so crowded, but look, Wailing Wall is in the distance just there. And that temple, Dome of the Rock, that's the Muslim mosque. Crazy security here though. Here we are, folks. Never seen so much security in my life. Because this is a point, I believe, where the most holiest place for Muslims and Jews. So I believe that's why the heightened security, but we'd had to go through a metal detector just to get in here. It's crazy. Yeah, you can see it all at a distance there. You see the crowd of people. At the Wailing Wall, folks. Had to have to wear a cap to get in. Look, so here we are. Wailing Wall. Don't know if you actually saw my face there, so I apologise. It's crazy to see in real life. Look at all the birds as well. It's crazy. So crazy. This is just a men only section, women are not allowed in this section. Just trying to... Oh, I spotted Ian, look. There's Ian, see? There's some march going on up there, can't see it, but soldiers. So I think that's why maybe there's a little bit of extra security, but there's still quite a few people there. There's swallows or some birds flying around. So everyone's doing their prayers, nodding. So this is the Western Wall, one of the holiest places for Jewish religion, folks. Crazy atmosphere, honestly. Crazy atmosphere here. It's really cool, surreal to be here. It's amazing, folks. So we're in a huge crowd in one of the most intense parts of the country in the world. Huge gathering, probably not the best idea. They've got some ceremony for soldiers handing out something, I don't know. But queues are immense. I think there's more people with guns than without. And like I said earlier, everyone looks about 16. Shows you on the screen there what they're doing. Saluting, been given some. I don't know what they're given. Amazing atmosphere. That is the Wailing Wall over there. Oh, is that it? I could have done that. Right folks, here at the Dead Sea, a little bit of information for you. I actually know a few facts this time. So we're on the Israeli side. So over there is is Jordan, which we were previously travelled along. A few things. I'll show you the view rather than my face, probably much better. The Dead Sea is the lowest point on Earth, which is really cool. So this is a salt lake, so it's cut off from the main body of sea. So it's actually reducing in size. What I read, since 1930, it's almost halved in size because of the sun evaporating it. Such high density of salt. Apparently some project to try and connect this to the Red Sea, and then utilise that canal for like hydroelectrical power, so free electric as well, and for fresh drinking water, like a plant there to purify the water. Yeah, that's a few things I know about it. It's so hot because it's the lowest point on Earth. It's so hot. We came early, it's 10 AM and it's 35 degrees already. So later on, by 4 o'clock, it will be 44 degrees. So hence why we've come earlier. But it's still warm, but because of the high density of salt, you shouldn't spend any longer, they say, than 20 minutes inside in the actual water. So yeah, let's go, see what it's like. We are folks actually at the beach now. I'm just going to go in a minute. You can see that the salt crystallising on the side, and as you can see, they're floating. I don't want to bring the phone in with me to show you myself, because in case I drop it, but you can see they're actually floating. It's like a surreal experience, and there's all the natural mud that's good for you. You rub in, let you see, you just float. It's crazy. It's crazy. So yeah, that's how it is. So I'm here folks. Right, I'm going to put the phone down and enjoy. Still at the Dead Sea Resort folks. Been in the Dead Sea now. Yeah, what amazing experience. You literally float. Even if you like crouch, put your legs in between your chest, like as tight as you can so you're less buoyant, you still float. So coated myself in mud and baked myself and had a showered after. We've got some mud as well in a bottle. Tip there folks, tip for if you come to the Dead Sea, take a bottle and take your own, and rather than buying the muds. And here's a conveyor belt with the salt. Look at that from the Dead Sea. Look at that, comes out there.
You will need to give you a hand to
Really cool. So it comes out of here. This is the natural salt that they're processed. I think this is for cosmetics, not for consumption. I believe that's what this is for. Really cool, really cool. And yeah, this is the cosmetics bath salt, so you can buy it already made or make your own. Yeah, really cool. Alright, that's it for now folks. Just crossed over to the Palestinian territories. Unless you don't know, it's not officially recognised as a country, although if you're Palestinian you disagree. Crossed over to go to Bethlehem Church of Nativity. We actually drove over. We was told we can't, but they seem to let us over. It's fine. You have to cross the border because officially you're in there. I was going to a different country, so crossed over to a border. There's checks. Usually you get checked the other way, so please stop. And yeah, it's quite busy here. And yeah, we're going to Church of Nativity, folks. So it should be, which is apparently is where Jesus was born. This is what they're saying. Don't know how long we're gonna have to queue. I've seen it online before. Actually, looks like a fireplace, to be honest. So you poke your head in the fireplace. So this is the church. This is where we're entering. So crazy, folks. The adventure continues. Crazy, folks. So we got inside. pretended to be a part of a group, so we just got like a quick entry. We just joined in with this group, so, and now we're queuing up. Be quiet. So this is the actual church. What's going on here? So this is the, sorry, it's a bit blurry now. So yeah, we've joined this group, so we're part of this group now, just to get us entry. That's why I'm talking quiet. It's a queue, I believe, to see the part where Jesus was born. But yeah, amazing, great atmosphere here. Lots going on, very busy, very vibrant. Still queuing, folks. Still queuing, all to get in this one doorway, this whole queue. It's like 25 lanes pouring into one doorway. Crazy. Right, we're here, folks. We are at the place just round the corner in the where Jesus is born. See they're going in? That's where they are. Amazing queues. Yeah, look, see them going in. See, it looks like a fireplace. Yeah, it looks like a fireplace. They're going in to put some wood.
Keep moving, please. All the time if you want to touch the star.
That's the wall on the left. It separates Palestinian territories along with Israel. Lots of really cool like graffiti art. So we're just heading to cross over the border somewhere. I think it was back there, wasn't it? Yeah, looks like we've gone the wrong way, so we're back on ourselves. Okay, here we are. It's confusing. At the border. They say the Great Wall of China, Great Wall of Israel. Look at that. Imagine living next to that. Alright, Wall of Israel. Looks like we're going to be stopped here in just a second. Lots of security, look, there's little watchtowers there. It's like being in prison, basically. I'll stop it in just a second so I don't upset anyone. Getting in, there's no checkpoint, but that's going into the Palestinian territory. Coming out, we have to be checked.
Big door that they can close.
There they are. Sun is setting the Mount of Olives, folks. It's a Jewish cemetery there, graveyard as we would call it. So the sun's just setting just over there.
La línea de la ciudad vieja.
פייסבוק. תדליק אורגינל, תעשה לו תמונה לפייסבוק, בבקשה! הנה כולם אחורה לעשות מזל טוב רוצה שלום ורומה גאולה תשלום עליהם
off on the cable car, folks, to the top of Masada Mountain. All the way at the top, there we go. You can see right there. Now on the cable car we go. We go all the way to the top. Uh-oh. Up we go. For some reason my camera keeps losing focus. I don't know if it's because it's through the window. Comes another cable car. Quite high now. That's down. Yeah, windows open, folks. All the way down there. That's where we come from. Scary stuff. And here we are at the top. Quite a way down. Crazy. It's just about to leave. And off it goes, folks. Back down. So cool. Crazy. Really cool. It's about 40 degrees. Mentally hot and I'm wearing black. What an idiot. So this is the part of the living quarters and for the resistance. It's the Roman army. I'm not going to film up here too much. It's simply too hot and I simply can't be arsed, to be honest, with this heat. If you look up Masada, I'll give you all of the information. I'll give you a brief look of the views and stuff. It's really nice. So that down there is the Dead Sea. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but there's all the salt there, all the white and light blue. It's salt. It's amazing. Amazing views. Simply amazing. So that was a person in the old synagogue writing flies. Writing flies? Wow. Writing scrolls, excuse me. I've got flies on my mind because that was the next topic. What they don't tell you about this place. It's really hot for one thing, which is fine. It's kind of expected. Take water with you. Stunning views. But there's loads of these flies. Swarms of these flies, and they bite you. Little flies that you wouldn't expect to bite you, to be honest. So excuse the camera jolting and stuff. It's keep getting bitten by these little everywhere. So that's not good. They don't tell you that when you buy the ticket. That does kind of make things worse. Not only have you got the scorching heat, you're being bit left, right and centre by these little everywhere, folks. Trying to find one to show you, but when you want one to... Oh, there we go. There it is, there. If you can see it. Don't know if you can, but I'm going to stop filming because I'm fighting off these flies and sick of them, to be honest. Close to dehydration because the heat, it's like 40 odd degrees up here. And yeah, it's that's enough of filming up here, I think, folks. Catch you later. So we're in St David's City, Old City, which is an underground city now. You can see it's quite high. We've come from all the way up there. Sorry, in my hand you can't see it. All the way up the top, all the way up from the actual main city. So we're here. This is like a little IKS underground explorer, but a paid one. It's really good. We're going through, there's a couple of different types. We're doing the wet one, so the water will come above our knees. So we're going to walk through. Just one moment. We continue on down there. That's where the spring and the water is. That's where we'll be going. Amazing, folks. Here we go, folks, to the underground water bit from up the stairs up there. We've come from the other direction. They actually dig this out because it's over 3,000 years old. But there's another little chamber there. Exploring in Israel. You see, this is quite low. So I have the duck. You can hear the water. You need torches, and just realised we didn't bring any. But yeah, you can see the water. Here we are, folks. This is a part of what we've got to do. It's actually got to walk on all this, and it goes up to knee height, really low passages. And I didn't bring a torch, I've got to use my phone. Amazing. I can't really film because I have no space, but the adventure continues. You need the light on. Turn your flash on. How's it going, folks? This is amazing. I don't have much battery, and I need the torch, and I'm holding the phone, and she needs a light. There we go. But yeah, literally we're knee height. This is a natural, well, it's not a natural cave, I'll take that back, that's a complete lie. This is a man-built cave, and they channeled the water down here. Sorry about the bad quality, but here I am, folks. Here we are. There's a woman now coming over, if you can see. I'm trying to point with that there, just above my finger. She's a little bit crazy. She's going mental at everyone and kicking everyone off the upper platform of where the mosque sits. So I'm trying not to be obvious. I'm recording because she's coming over and shouting. She's clearly got mental issues. No need to speak to people like they're a piece of crap, no matter where you're from. Because I would like to speak to her like a piece of crap. Yeah, I understand they've got their beliefs, but there's ways of talking to people, and that's not one of them. So yeah, she's that's the nutcase of the Dome of the Rock, ladies and gentlemen, the nutcase. But it's a beautiful building, really, really nice. See that she's clapping her hands now. I don't know if you can hear her from this distance on this camera, but she's slowly making her way around the whole of the building, screaming at everyone. I'm not actually looking at the screen because I don't want to be obvious. I don't really know what I'm filming. I'm just kind of mumbling. Here she comes. Here comes the nutcase. Yeah. The nutcase is on her way. The nutcase of Israel, ladies and gentlemen. Nutcase of Israel. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I better stop filming her anyway, just in case she comes over.